Hi, this is Michael Schmalley, and I'm back with another RTFM Machine 2 Part 4. This is going to be a quick one about standalone and plug-in mode. Machine, as most external controllers like this, can be run as standalone in Machine application, or it can be run within a DAW, like Ableton or Logic. I use Ableton. It's available as VST, and it's the audio unit or AAX plugin as well. The transport functions are disabled in the plugin. It's usually run by the host, and so really it's in machine application. It's could be viewed as running as a VST, and the machine application is just a wrapper around it that is running the VST and controlling the transport. So you have the main view here. This is the machine setup, where it has the displays for the machine interfacing the actual program. But we can press on the Machine Studio, we can press Shift and Channel, and that puts it into MIDI mode. And right now you can see, well, you can't see it, but it's the Ableton Live 9 template that's loaded up. So this is a completely different episode explaining this, but Native Instruments spent quite a long time making this for Ableton, and there's a whole PDF explaining how to use this template within Ableton. So we're not really focusing on that, but remember, if you do want to map, if you just want to use the Machine Studio and the other machines, but I don't think they have, I don't know the button layout exactly. It's the Shift and Channel to toggle between MIDI mode and the machine mode. And that puts it back in, so it's talking to the machine application. You can have multiple plugins loaded in your DAW, and the manual says basically you can load as many plugins as you want that your CPU and RAM can hold. So you could have a whole song with machine plugins playing different loops and parts if you wanted to. With Ableton, if you're not using huge stuff, it seems to do pretty well with quite a few. And let's see, you can have multiple instances controlling, multiple controllers controlling multiple instances of a VST in a DAW. And there is kind of a pecking order of how the VST actually decides which controller it's going to use. And this up here is the controller icon for connection. So you need to choose what instance of the machine plugin is controlled from the controller. So the Shift plugin, and you can see that there's only one instance here, and that is the machine application right now. So if you had multiple instances in your DAW, it would show all these, it would show a list here, and in each individual controller you would get into this screen and pick the one you want and load, and that would connect the controller that you're setting up to that instance in the DAW channel. So, but I don't have multiple machine controllers, so I've never had to mess around with that. So, that's pretty much it with this. It gets really, if you've had any experience with DAWs, it gets really specific when you're getting into DAWs and how to set them up and stuff. And I'll probably do something in relation to Ableton, since that's what I have hooked up on mine. And I also have Bitwig, so I'll probably show that as well. So that's about, this is a small little portion, but so you know how to control multiple instances, and then depending on what DAW you have, it will be different on how to set up the outs and MIDI. And then remember shift and channel, and then you can use these and get in here and pick your template and your pages and stuff like that. I'll get into this MIDI mode more. I might do something with how to use this with Ableton, and I'll explain it more in detail. So shift channel toggles between MIDI mode and machine mode. Okay, thank you, and see you next time.